Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, adults and children of all ages, the 1216 podcast is back in full effect and is proud to bring to you the greatest podcast in the world. We're probably the greatest 1-2 punch around. We were on a little hiatus. Gotta feed our bellies first and our minds with some stimulation. We are 12 and 16, and we bring to you the 12-16 podcast.
We are back, 2024, brand new year, a bunch of new content and all that kind of stuff coming to you all for this year.
New year, new me.
We are back. Yeah, we are back with the podcast for another episode. Solo Leveling, brand new, just came out on Saturday, and One Piece is back from its 2-week break, I believe it was.
Egghead, baby.
So we are officially on our way to Egghead Island. I believe we'll be there officially in the next episode, but we're on our way there. We can get into that later because I'm sure we have a bunch to say about that. Going just
yeah.
We're excited. We're excited about this upcoming arc. Granted, I'm still not caught up all the way, but I do have a good amount of what's coming in this arc under my belt already. It's great. You thought Wano was great. Yeah. But to kick it off with Solo Leveling, I've heard a lot of stuff, a lot of hype around it and everything going from last year when we were at New York Comic-Con and people were anticipating, talking about it, can't wait for it to come out and everything. I had no idea what it was going to be about or anything like that because I didn't even bother to look it up. I was just like, whenever it comes out, I'll watch it. You know what I mean? I didn't look at any trailers for it or anything like that. And that first episode was really good.
Hey, look, it's 200 chapters, bro, and they done with it. Mm-hmm. So once we get there, we just going right through. But hey,
so the manga is done.
The manga is done. The manga is finished.
So we shouldn't have no fillers, none of that. It should just be able to go
right through.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. So jumping into it, I mean, I wasn't, like I said, I didn't know anything about it. I wasn't sure what to expect. So they're in like
the Jeju Island.
It seems like it seems like they're kind of like in the regular world, and then just like these fucking portal things open up, and like monsters can come through. It almost felt kind of like Shield Hero, the way they were explaining it with the monsters. You know what I mean? The monsters coming down and all that kind of stuff through the rifts.
Through the rifts, the raid, and then they gotta do the fucking raids up on it and shit.
Yeah, the raids and all that kind of stuff, the missions and all that, going into the whatever they call, the portals and everything to fight the monsters.
Dungeons. The dungeons, that's what it is, the dungeons.
Yeah. Hey man, that first episode, like they showed us off bat how gory and how like violent this shit is really gonna get just from the beginning with the ants and everything, even before we get to the main character. So to see them like mauling the people and everything, like
literally eating him alive.
We gonna get into some stuff, so I'm excited about it. I really am, getting to see those S-class hunters and like what real power in that world is capable of. Like they wreck shop.
Yeah, fucking
the healing power as a S level, and
that's men. But yes, the S. Yeah. Fucking Byaya, the healer. Yo Noho, the lightning user, and then not lightning user, the buff ass dude,
the buff guy,
and then In Sui. These are Chinese names because the Chinese one.
You must have looked it up because I have.
No, I got my notes written down.
That's what I mean. Yeah, because I have no clue.
That nigga came prepared today.
What I said is y'all gonna have to wait a couple episodes until I can start remembering people's names and all that kind of stuff. It's like that pretty much with every new show, because I just started Blue Exorcist last night and I can't even remember the main character's name.
First time?
Yeah, first time, because the new season just came out. The new season just came out, so it's my very first time watching it. I'm on episode 7, and it's pretty good. His name like Sheen or something like that, I think.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is that nigga is Timothy Jones Jr., bro.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. And this is from, the animation back in the day and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not even bothered. Watching One Piece, you don't get really bothered by that kind of, you know what I mean? That
Look
kind
where
of
we
stuff
came from.
Because it goes exactly going back. And I constantly go back and rewatch it. So, it's not really that big of a deal.
To episode 1?
Yeah.
To Arlong Park arc?
What?
To the Arlong Park arc? Are you talking about that you go back and watch it? To One Piece? Or are you picking it up?
I go all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, Arlong Park, yeah, the very first East Blue arc.
I'm talking about busting out the barrel.
Hey, look, for a very for a very long time, he didn't want to do that shit. He only started up past Marine for it when the time skip happened. I'm glad he's doing it. Yeah. Like it's so
when they had when they got their ability, their abilities and really fighting and all that kind of shit. But it's all good going back because, like people say, the humor back then it is different. It is noticeable.
Very much so.
But I think it's for a reason because then they're kind of on the adventure, but they're kind of lighthearted because they do have fights and all that kind of stuff, but they didn't truly get challenged to a point where they were really, really gonna fucking die and lose each other until the shit with Kizaru. And then after that, when everybody got separated and come back, they're a bit more serious because they realized, hey, we're still on this adventure to have a good time and all that kind of stuff, but we could fucking die, so we need to be, you know what I mean, stronger. Be ready. That goes to when Zoro went and said, like, hey, Luffy, we got to get this shit together. We in the new world. Stop. We can't fuck around no more. So that's why he's more serious than it seems anybody on the crew from how he used to laugh and joke around and all that kind of stuff in the beginning. Yeah.
That nigga had reality.
But back to Solo Leveling.
Oh, wait.
We done went to Blue Exorcist.
Goddamn.
Hey, listen, we just love anime and all the stuff that we watch and make comparisons and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, back to Solo Leveling.
Really fucking good.
I've enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first episode.
Dog, fucking so.
Got to see we got to see the main character a bit later on. Not too much further later on, but a little bit after they kind of gave us the introduction to the new world, and we got to see the S-Class, fighting and everything. So, hey, I'm just wondering what his ability is gonna, what his ability is gonna be able to be since he's E and he's the lowest.
He's literally weak as fuck.
To be like the strongest. Exactly, and he's supposed to become like the strongest. I'm assuming it has something to do with the cave, the
dungeon in right now.
The dungeon that they walked into when they opened the doors and everything. So I think it has something to do with that because they said it was like a scripture on the wall, and then it was like some kind of magic circle in the middle of the floor and something. So you got to do something about like something with God or something, and then maybe he gives him like the abilities and. I don't know what they're gonna be though. Make them super strong.
I really hope it's not like people are getting sacrificed, like not sacrificed, but dying. Because remember when Obi got sliced in half, we seen him on the ground.
Like it was nothing.
But his blood went into the cracks. So is it like once people start dying off a little bit more
maybe it's almost like a berserker or gluttony, how you gotta kill the fucking things to make them stronger or something like that.
That or once the blood sinks in, it activates the magical circle. Because we know it's a magical circle in the middle. And after reading the scripture, it's one of those things
I'm talking about, I get what you're saying. You're talking about beforehand. I'm
talking about this, how he gets his power. Oh, after he gets power. Yeah, that way. I'm talking about after. Yeah. Because before doing it, I think the bloods will activate that. He gets it from reading the scripture and then go into what you're saying is, you gotta just go nuts. You gotta just destroy all of this.
Motherfuckers to get stronger. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. So we're the same wave.
We watch blood or something like that. Yeah,
we watch anime.
We watch enough TV. Yeah, TV, anime, all that stuff. To make predictions. So I'm really excited to see what he's gonna be able to do, and I hope old girl doesn't have to die.
Nah, she's the healer.
I'm pretty sure he likes him, and that's gonna be his like love interest. So I hope she doesn't have to die. But is that I got a quick question, and you may not know, but is that like the cave where they show like the pictures of TV shows and animes, and then it's like that big statue that was in the middle, and they put it there? That's the. Okay, I thought that shit looked familiar, bro. When I saw that, I wasn't sure, but I thought that's what it was.
That's definitely that.
It's pretty cool.
We want to say, look at us catching on this shit quick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They doing a good job with this shit. I just see the fucking giant statue. Like, what do you do in that situation, bro? Do you just say fuck it, I'm done with life? Like, he just cut the nigga right in half.
I mean,
like,
there's nothing you can do. We gonna see what Buddy does, but I mean,
we see
I wouldn't know
people get
what
fucked
to even
up.
think.
Like he gone, the other dude burnt to death with Cyclops powers and shit. But he is acting fast though.
We got time to sit and think about it and talk about it. Be in that situation. I don't know. I just died, bro, because I wouldn't know what to think. Like, out of nowhere, the thing closes and these motherfuckers are attacking and shit. Like, oh god.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
What do we do?
Whoever that old boy, I forgot his fucking name. Yeah, Gene Ho, the one that walked up to it. The door they got cut in half. He deserved that. I'm not gonna say he deserved it, but he was a dickhead. Like, he was bumping motherfuckers out the way. I said, don't come in the first fucking place. All this shit, get the fuck out the way. He pushing bitches to the ground and shit. Nah, that's not how we work. Yeah, come on, now get with the program, dog. But I'm really fucking with this, bro. I'm fucking with the S-class heroes, the hunters, like the nigga in the red that we see by himself. Obviously, he works with the other three as well. The other three work together, and that nigga works by himself. He let all them Ents on fire. Like that, like the beginning was so fucking cold, bro. It's one of those things where it's like, this anime has my attention now.
It shows you what everybody, what it could become and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. How the action, like, could the levels it can get to and everything. Yeah. Brief glimpse of it.
And if those are S ranks and this nigga's supposed to be stronger than all of them, bro, what we gonna see?
What's he gonna be able to do? Right, exactly.
This nigga making himself big, all buff and shit, fake ass Taguro from Yu Yu Hakusho, getting swollen shit, throwing ant. What do you even call them things? Ant mouths and shit? What the fuck do you call them? Throwing them through motherfuckers and getting cut in half? Like, this nigga's a beast. No pun intended.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be interesting to see, especially how they left it off on the episode with him basically thinking they all gonna die. So how do they pick it up and where does it go?
Insert Luffy meme. I'm dead.
Hell no.
The journey is over with. Nah. But speaking of fucking Luffy, dog,
yeah, we can go ahead and transition into GOAT piece. It is finally back.
This fucking opening was amazing. The opening was fucking amazing, bro. From the opening to the closer, it was amazing. Like, they did a good job with this. The art style, the new animation, like, I'm fucking with it.
It's definitely a different art style. It's kind of like, it feels soft. It's not, I don't really know how to explain it. I was steady trying to go over it in my head, but it doesn't feel as detailed. Like, the lines don't feel as rigid as in Wano. Yeah. But it's not bad though. It's just different. It's not what we've been accustomed to for however long Wano had been going on. That's it's not bad to me. Yeah, it's not bad to me. I think it kind of has to do more with the fucking Gear 5 and the whole kind of futuristic vibe we're about to get into with this new island, and then it'll start to make sense why it's kind of like that.
Because it's not.
I feel like that's why it's the way it is.
Because Whole Cake was one of those things. Island. Whole Cake was more cartoony because of Big Mom and her homies and all that kind of stuff. And then we got to see fucking Wano was a little bit more serious drawn because of Samurais. So yeah, this is looking good.
It fits the island.
Hey, if especially what we're gonna see.
Y'all gonna see. I was gonna say y'all gonna see
with them niggas. With the planets, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, planet boys. No, okay. Starting this episode off though, really, they're picking up from before, the 2-week break we had. They're picking up talking about Luffy's dream and whatever that is. So the whole time I kind of been led and thought, that his dream was gonna be being the king of the pirates. Turns out that's not what his dream is. That's a stepping stone to him achieving his actual dream. So the only people, if I remember correctly from
Sabo, when I last, Shanks,
and then the crew.
And then a crew.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I got that.
Because I know I believe his dream to be fucking to be the most freest man and unite the world into one big ass party. That was what I thought his dream was, outside of course, the One Piece, because that's uniting it. And I don't know, it makes a little bit of sense, but because of the whole, well, you can only do this now that you can go Gear 5, is making it seem like you gotta get the One Piece first, and because of Gear 5. What the fuck is this dream?
I have no clue. I have no clue what it could be.
I'm gonna keep thinking this shit.
Because it would be before you even know what Laugh Tale and all that kind of stuff is. You know what I mean? It's kind of confusing, really, when you think about what it could be. But I mean, it feels like it has something to do with freedom, though. That really feels like who his character truly is, and how he was with his brothers, you know, growing up, and it's all about being free. Sabo being free from all the shit going on with his parents and everything. Ace being free from kind of
the shadow of Roger,
legacy of Roger, exactly, the legacy of Roger. Him kind of being his own person, and then we'll see what Luffy wants his shit to be.
Remember back in the flashback, Luffy did say, this is like the Three Brothers flashback. Luffy did say something along the lines of, because Ace was been a dickhead towards him, was like, why do you want to be around us so much? And he said, I just want to be around people. I don't want to be alone. And what better way to not be alone than having everybody united with you and have one big ass party around this? So I'm gonna stick to this. I'm gonna stick to this theory that it revolves around somewhere around that ballpark with them,
bringing the whole world together.
And then even with Shanks, like idolizing Shanks and his crew, all he did was fucking party, have fun, and be respected and feared at the same time. So
that is true.
If they're the only ones who know it, I wonder, does Uta actually know his dream? Because if Uta's going to become canon,
I don't know. I'd assume maybe she would. I'd assume, just because they were kids too around the same time and they got along and everything. So
she is canon, right?
But I feel like she is, because they showed her in one of the episodes like a fucking silhouette of her, and we knew a silhouette, and we knew that it was fucking her. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she is.
Unless that silhouette was fucking the baby Reiju, like I definitely don't believe that shit.
No, it was her. It was her.
Interesting, but let's keep going through the episode. So we move forward from
his dream and everything to picking up with finding out that our boy is still alive. Yeah, he's still alive. Everything's going okay for now, it seems.
He's on Lulusia Island.
Oh my god. Fucking they pick up the transmission. Navy headquarters picks it up. And they hear the transmission, him transmitted back to the Kamabaka Queendom, the Queendom.
Get it right.
With everybody, Koala and all of them finding out that he's still alive.
Everybody's
him telling Dragon that he was not the one to kill.
He was an assassin.
Kill Cobra. He didn't kill Cobra. So now he begins to start talking about what he
a little bit too much.
Don't worry about that, everybody. You will get to see it. You will get to see what Sabo saw. It'll be a while, but you will get to see it.
Wait.
It is one of my favorite. Like since I've started reading, this has been my all-time favorite thing that I've read since reading. No,
it was amazing.
I mean, maybe a bit of maybe.
It's action in there. It's action in there.
A bit of action.
It's action in there.
But it's really just the conversation that is had, and it's gonna blow y'all's minds going forward about everything in the world of One Piece. I'm trying what
were the words that came out when I told you this shit, bro? I said, gee,
y'all are ready.
It only goes up from here.
It really. Hey, what Oda said was he wanted the ending to be the top, the peak, not like you hit a climax and then come down.
Nah.
He said he wants the ending to be. So, hey, he's really like living up to it, because this arc has been better than Wano so far. And you all know how much I said I love
that was his number one.
But yeah, it has been better. There's action, but more so for me, it's the information that we start getting about the world and everything.
Speaking of the world information, we do have Sabo on Lulusia Island, where we get a cutaway to Im Sama. We actually see him or her walking around with a butterfly there and minding the business. And this goes made me think. I thought about some shit with the powers. One of the five elders being some form of I tell you what to do when you do it type shit. We'll get there soon. But we have Im Sama crossing off Lulusia Kingdom while Sabo was relaying what he saw to, like 16 said, he was relaying his message to the entire Revolutionary Army. And then we start seeing Lulusia Island get wiped off the fucking grid. We have the we have this giant ball that starts coming down. At first it's beam, blowing it all up like a buster call. And as it all happens, it finally hits and creates a giant crater in the middle of the ocean. And Lulusia Kingdom is no longer there. And then we have no more Lulusia Kingdom. Leaving it where we left off at, Lulusia Kingdom Island is now no more. Everything with it is fucking destroyed.
Listen, the shit with the five elders and them basically like telling the Marines like, listen, discommunicate transmission. Y'all can't hit, like not saying it to them, but like disconnected because y'all can't hear this conversation about what Sabo is about to say and everything. It's like, what else did they say? They said, and you weren't intercepting no transmission, and the kingdom of the Lulusia never fucking existed. There was no such thing as. I'm just like, bro, that's so just how they fucking try and erase stuff and wipe things out of history to make it seem like they never existed.
But
it's like, bro,
that's Jude. I think that's Jude Peters' power. His devil
one of his abilities
is having like he says something to somebody, and then that wipes it away from them. Of course, if your will is strong enough, you know how it is already. Your will is strong enough, nigga, whatever you say to me can't be affected type shit. But J. Peter, I believe that's his name. Yeah, J. Peter, his ability is that he tells you something and it never fucking exists anymore. Like inside your mind. Similar to sugar shit. Because you know how sugar touches somebody and then they forget everything. I think that's how his shit works. Yeah. I think that's how his power fucking works.
That shit is nuts, bro. To try and, be able to keep stuff hidden throughout history and all that kind of it just really blows my mind, man.
Under the fucking rug.
To see you'll see it coming later, but the conversations that are had later on, it's really gonna blow your mind about the amount of power that they truly hold over the world and
have held
what they can really do. 800 plus years. Yeah. What they've been able to that power they hold and being able to keep everything just the way they want it. You know what I mean? To truly be able to shape the world and keep things hidden and people not know what's going on, and to think that there's nobody sitting atop this throne, but there's really somebody on top of it controlling everything that everybody sees and does and experiences is wild. And for Luffy, his whole being his whole purpose is freedom. So you already know they butt heads. One person's trying to control everything. The other person wants everybody to be able to kind of do whatever they want to do. It's coming to at some point it's going. But I really want to know who this person really is,
how they look, shit, fuck
why they're doing what they're doing, and it's just, man, I'm really interested to see all of that, because even with the conversation, I still don't completely know who that person is yet.
Yeah, we just know Im Sama is and has been the ruler for Then that goes
basically what seems like since Joy Boy.
Yeah, and then that makes you think like. You can kind of see how Joy Boy lost, but did Joy Boy have haki back then, or was it strictly just based off of his devil fruit that many years ago? Since haki, Ryu, Conquerors, all the other shit has came into play, who was really rocking with him?
I have no clue.
Oh man, we're gonna have to get
I don't know, but we know at some point it'll all be explained to us.
Joy Boy, Rocks, the Void Century. Dog, this fucking arc has a lot in it. Once we get the Elbaf, I'm pretty sure we'll learn about every fucking thing. Elbaf, they have all the fucking books that's there still. Jaguar de Saul is on Elbaf. I'm pretty sure he is. Of course, whoever else, if we ever get there, type shit, like Elbaf should be able to uncover. That's when we get a lot of fucking more flashbacks.
So we'll see what all happens, and then just basically to end the episode off is the crew, going through a storm, basically almost at Egghead without really knowing where the fuck they are and what's going on. And then they see this big old ball of water big old ball of water floating fucking like in the sky above the water. Zoro slashes it, and out comes Bonnie, and here we go to motherfucking Egghead, and everything's about to start, man.
I wonder why
everything's about to start.
And Bonnie was in her actual form, her child form.
We'll see what happens in this upcoming arc, y'all. If y'all have not read and are sticking to just watching it, just know a bunch of stuff is coming up, and it's gonna blow your minds.
You niggas are in for a great
so definitely be prepared. And then next week, I believe Saturday. Yeah, when we get to Egghead officially and everything,
we gotta leave the con belt. Leave Egghead's con belt and go from there, man. Jeez.
Get ready.
I'm ready for this shit.
So all in all, 2 good episodes of this week.
They're starting the year off right
for next week.
And don't worry, I will have a must-watch anime list for you guys. Once I finish going through the rest of the ones from this upcoming 2024, I guess, winter anime. I'm not through all the ones I want to get through to start it off, but there are a lot of good anime so far that is out. That's dropped only 1 episode so far, so stay tuned. Stay fucking tuned. That been said.
All right, y'all. We appreciate you all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year from us to all of you. Look forward to content coming out throughout the year. Excited about this new year. Excited about content that's going to be dropping during this new year. Like we said, we just going to new levels every year as we continue this 1216 podcast journey. So if you made it this far in the episode, we definitely appreciate it. If you watched it or just let it play, either or definitely helps out the video, helps us out, and we appreciate it a lot. If you did go on to like it, hit that like button. If you want to see more from the 1216 podcast, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified every time we drop a new video, whatever it is, from me or 12 or a video from both of us at the same time, like the podcast, obviously, hit that notification bell, and we will see y'all in the next one.